Yo, what it do? What's good, YouTube? It is time for another edition of the End of Day Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put right in your hand each and every trading day. All right, so today was a very boring and humdrum day until all of a sudden, way after the 4 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time closing bell, President Trump has an emergency broadcast announcement saying he signed the trade deal, China deal, whatever. And right around the time that the futures market opened, about 6 p.m. or so, everything just exploded higher. The Dow, as we speak right now, is up 300 points. NASDAQ's up 80, S&P up 29 and a quarter, Russell up 26, Bitcoin down $10, crude oil up 22 cents at $40 a barrel. You got gold up 40 cents at 18.13, and silver is up 22 at 19.75.5. Again, $19.75 an ounce, which is the high of the session. Meanwhile, the U.S. dollar index just gave up the ghost. We're trading at the exact new low of the session at 96.08. I told you that we were going to go and flirt with that 95 handle, man. But here's the weird part. With all of that, you would expect commodities to bounce, but they not bouncing. Not really. Beans are at 881, right? Up 3.5 right now. Corn's up a 1.25 points at 335, and then wheat's up 4 points at 530.75. You would expect a lot more ruckus coming out of these grains, man, but I guess they still feel that we got so much inventory out there that the silos are bursting with grain. Oh well, you know what it is. What up, fam? In the trade, what's up, Tony? Blaylock, what up, peoples? Everybody in the live chat, please smash that like button. You know what it is. You know what we do. All right, let's jump into it, man. Let's knock this out. All right, so first and foremost, we got ZRX starting off with the cryptos today. I see you, V-Dub. What up, peoples? Right now, you can see this one's still coming off. Like I said, I expected lower prices because of the crash alert. It's still in effect. I know we're in an overall bull market environment, but right now, this one is in a pullback downtrend channel state. The good thing you have going for you right now is that A, you're in a bull market, and B, you got this bullish pointer right here. So maybe the pullback will be bid back up. We'll see. But as of right now, this is where you are at. Downside to continue. All right. XRP Ripple. All right. We have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for Ripple. Moving right along, Litecoin. Okay, so Litecoin also, it's in this consolidation phase right now, but it's still operating under the auspices of the crash alert. So it's a weird situation. Not a whole lot of momentum. You just lost the bullish weekly trend momentum reading. It can relock again back in, but as of right now, we're still planning for a continuation to the downside for now in the Litecoin. All right, looking at Ethereum. Ethereum, we had that rally alert. We did not get production today, but this is a bullish pointer on top of that being a rally alert. So we got a few days for this thing to work itself out. Still expecting higher prices to come here in Ethereum. All right, looking at the mighty Bitcoin. Unfortunately, it's still operating under the auspices of the crash alert. Now that the bullish weekly trend momentum reading has come off, I'm expecting whatever technical bounce that did occur in the last 24 hours will probably be sold off, and we could actually fall below the below the trend line support. That 9,000 support is a key support for Bitcoin. If we lose the 9,000 support, it could be game over for the time being, and we could see the Bitcoin drop as low as 8,000, because that puts the target now. The new target will be the bottom of the Kumo cloud, folks. The next target, the next support, you don't have any more support once you drop below 8,000. You have no more support. None at all. You're in trouble. All right. You might bump your head at 7,200 and then bump your head again at 7,000. But to be honest with you, there's really nothing in your way to prevent you from falling further. We're talking a possibility of dropping below 6,500 if enough acceleration to the downside gets going. Doesn't have to make sense, don't have to like it. I'm just telling you what maybe could happen if the supports don't hold. Now, on the plus side, the support has been holding rather nicely, as you can see here. But we're getting a little too close for comfort up in here. So, got to call it the way we see it. All right. We should see. All right. Next one is ABC, Bitcoin Cash. We got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Initial target is around the 240 mark for the ABC Bitcoin Cash. All right. Now, I don't know how much momentum you're going to get out of this one, because momentum is pointing down and you got the beginning stages of a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. That may not be a good thing. We'll see though. You just never know. But the elephant in the room is the bearish pointer right here. That is the elephant in the room. All right. I'm so sorry to have to say that, but that is an elephant in the room for the downside. But we got an elephant in the room too for the bull side right here. So technically speaking, in the macro scale of the wider macro scale of this consolidation, this entire move, this entire consolidation is technically a trading range. This is the top of this is your resistance. The bottom here is your support. That's a wide range, ladies and gentlemen. So set back, it could be a bumpy ride. All right, moving right along, we got the ADA Cardano, which was a beast last week. Now we're getting that consolidation where pullbacks are being bid up, things like that. So I think that the market wants to go higher. So right now I am expecting higher prices in the ADA Cardano. All right, let's now switch gears. Let's get over now to our futures and forex. Let's go ahead and get that on and popping right quick. All right. Quite a few of these. All right, here we go. Yeah, take the time, for those of you who may be new, while I'm doing the crypto futures and forex segments. That's your opportunity to type in the tickers that you want me to pull up when we get to the equity section of the live. All right, the equity is always we do that live, and we do that by requests. All right, so this is your chance to type in what you want to see. All right, so that way you don't get skipped over for the ones that you want to see or that you may be trading in and have questions about. All right, let's dump into it. So here's your US dollar index. Again, I'm expecting lower prices. I think we can even take this support back here out, as you got bearish momentum and you're in a bear market and you're accelerating. This thing is just falling completely apart. More downside to come, I'm afraid, in the US dollar. All right, let's take a look at the South African rand. More downside expected here too, ladies and gentlemen. It's not in a bear market, I know, but this momentum will not stop. It's just this downside momentum is doing what it do. It's falling apart. All right, next one we got here is the New Zealand dollar. All right, New Zealand dollar. Here's what it's looking like. All right, so we got the crash alert going on. All right, so we're looking to continue. I think the trend line support is in play with the beginning of a bearish weekly trend momentum reading. Kind of looking like it wants to rear its ugly head up here. So we're still operating from a crash alert perspective with a downtrend channel in effect. Will it be bid up and will it lock back in and explode higher? We shall see. But for right now, the play is to the downside. Bears are in control temporarily of the market. This is just pullback status. This is not necessarily a correction status, but if it accelerates, then yeah, it's going to be a correction status on that. All right, here's your Nat Gas. Nat Gas has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for Nat Gas. Initial target actually is the bottom of the Kumo cloud. Let's see if we can get back up to about $2. That would be a nice run. All right, Mexican peso is next. So here's the Mexican peso. We're still operating under the auspices of a rally alert, even though we are in a correction. Okay, it is a possibility, if we don't get another signal soon, that perhaps a floor, a base is being put in for this thing to boogie higher. I will say that there really hasn't been a commitment here on either side. The bear market was short-lived. I mean, the bear momentum, the bullish one too, sideways action. So we're not really going anywhere, but we are still technically under a correction in this market. I believe right now, as it stands, just looking at the algo chart, that more downside is coming and there's just no commitment. So we'll just have these up, down, up, down, up, down situations. This is one of those where you got to trade the report, man. Do what the report says, stick to it. And, you know, again, no matter what I say in these videos, always, 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 always follow the report. All right. Okay, so the next one here is the dollar yen. Again, crash alert. We have not gotten any production yet, but I believe we are going to. So again, crash alert is still in effect until we get a new signal. I'm expecting much more downside to come in the yen. All right, looking here at the pound sterling, the British pound here is still operating under the auspices of the rally alert with pullbacks. I'm going to suggest, I think it's going to continue to get bought up. So now that we got here to the Kumo cloud, no, I'm sorry, I keep saying Kumo cloud, to the trend line support and then bounced, that could bode well. I know we lost the bullish weekly trend momentum reading, but it could always lock back in. So right now, I still see pullbacks being bought for the time being in this one. All right. Let's see here. We got the euro yen. The euro yen. Okay. Let me take a look at this. I don't know if that's a king error or what, but it's looking like a king error. I cannot believe the yen dropped that much. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay. Let's fix this yen real quick. Let's fix this yen. Yeah, we're gonna knock this out right here, right now. Let's see. Yep. King error on my part. How in the world did I do that? Bear with me a second. I see what I did. I put the euro dollars information in the euro yen spot. So let me go ahead and correct that right quick. Just bear with me for a second. I don't know how that happened, but hey, things happen, right? All right, so hold on. Let's fix it. I'm going to have to send out another forex report since the euro yen is off. All right. All right, that looks a lot better. That looks a whole lot better. All right, looks a whole lot better. All right, so the euro yen here, we have the beginning of another bullish weekly trend momentum reading. Therefore, what I am saying is that we should take advantage of that. I think that more upside is to come in this new bull market. So, yep, this one should go higher. All right, now we got the euro dollar. And again, this one's called higher as well, operating under the rally alert. This is an interesting one, though. All right, so let me show you what I mean. People are going to be crying double top. All right, so you are approaching the previous rally high. All right, you're approaching it. This is important. This is going to be important. All right, haven't made it yet. Haven't got there yet. All right, so we're going to need a close above 114.22. All right, we're at 114. We need 114.22 close. If we're going to say no, it's not a double top. But failure to get there and close there is a double top. And then we're going to see that drop that looks like this. Imagine this happening right here. That puts us all the way down to back to 107, from 114 to 107. Ouch. All right, so for right now, we're bullish until noted otherwise. All right, let's take a look at the next one here is the Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar is operating right now under the auspices of the crash alert. Now, this is another weird one. Some of these are having some weird patterns because of the algo shift I was telling you about. All right, it's not necessarily a change in direction as opposed to a change in the momentum and money flows in and out of the market. Here, you got your primary rally alert. We got that production, but then you got this secondary crash alert when it should have been a primary crash alert, but it was not a primary crash alert. Therefore, it doesn't hold as much weight as a primary. Still holds weight though. But as you can see here, the market is just hanging out up here. All right. I believe that the rally is going to be sold though. I believe lower prices are coming in the Canadian dollar, despite the bullish weekly green trend momentum reading. But hey, we shall see. Trade the report and not what I say. All right, Australian dollars just consolidating, no commitment, long or short. This thing is just flat. It's not even benefiting from the rally alert. It's just chilling here. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything right now. It's just hanging out. Doesn't know what it wants to do. But if I had to call it, I would say that the way that it's behaving now, it wants to rally. It should rally. But we just came off the bullish weekly trend momentum reading, so maybe it rolls over now. It's one of those tricky ones. You're in a bull market complexion, but it doesn't mean that something's not going on up in here. So I'm gonna say for now, I think that the pullbacks will still be bid back up. But let's see what happens on this one. I would definitely follow the report to a T on that one. All right, the Dow future is right now still benefiting from the rally alert, beginning of another bullish weekly trend momentum reading. So therefore, boom, boom. I think this is going higher. All right, next thing we got here is wheat. Wheat is operating under the auspices of a crash alert, but we got no production, and we're moving a little bit higher in the extended hours. Therefore, I think that at some point either the rally gets sold or we get a rally alert out of this. So right now, I gotta go with what I'm looking at. I'm gonna say that right now the bulls are in control of this market, and it should continue to go. So we'll see. Okay, Michael, in the trading room, I don't know if you can hear me, but I just talked about the euro yen. I'm going to send out an updated report for the euro yen because That was a fat finger, my fat finger error on that one. All right, so I will be updating that. All right, someone can tell him in the trade room that I'm gonna take care of that in a second. All right, let's move along. All right, here is soybeans. All right, so soybeans, as you can see, are still in that corrective state, still looking like we're going to go lower. I think that the technical bounce, the rally's going to get sold, and I think we're in danger of dropping below the trend line support on this one. All right, so 870 is the initial target. All right, here's corn. Same thing. Mad downside production. I think lower we go. I think this one wants to fall into the Kumo cloud. So beginning of a bearish weekly trend momentum as well. Not looking good for the long perspective. All right, here's silver. Silver is still operating under the auspices of the rally alert, and it's looking strong, like it wants to go to at least 20 or 21, maybe even 22. All right, the Russell My Hustle. Really consolidated and confused up here. Has that rally alert got some initial production, but then it just pulled back and then took off again with the news. So it's still consolidating, though. It's not really doing much. So I don't know. It's still the long side is still the play until it isn't. So right now we'll see if it's just going to be more of the same, or is this one really going to get up and start rallying and trending again? You don't know until you see it. All right, crude oil. Right now, it's still sideways trading. All right, that's what you got. You're still in this bear market. It can't get that bullish turnaround. It's just in a bear market, moving sideways with no conviction. We'll see if that changes in a few days. All right, the mighty NASDAQ operating under the auspices of the crash alert. Again, it's in a corrective phase, and until it isn't. All right, so I'm expecting more downside, even though the market, got a little bump from the president. I think we're now officially in correction territory for the NASDAQ. Gold futures are also looking to go lower. I think we're in jeopardy of pulling back to the trend line support around the 1750 mark. I'm so sorry to have to tell you that. This is a downtrend channel. We're officially correcting. Got to go with the downside on this one. I think the pop we got from the president is a gift for those slow pokes who didn't get their tickets in. You may have missed the pop, but it doesn't mean you got to miss out on the drop, if you know what I mean. All right, E-mini S&P 500 sideways. It's looking more like the Russell. So I don't know. There's no conviction either way. Sideways movement. All right. This is that segment. Let's see what y'all asked for today. All right. As I scroll up to these, I will answer questions I see. Okay. So, all right. When you get a double top, that means a drop is imminent. If you get a double top, yes. If you get a double top, that usually means a drop is imminent. Just like double bottoms, it means a rally is imminent. All right, let's see. Good morning from Sydney. Hey, what up, Sydney? Can we please? Yep. Okay, got you. Yep, I'm pulling those up right now. I'm doing equity requests now, so hurry up and get your request in, because once we are done, we are done. All right. SSVFF. Yep, I got you. I see you. And what I'm doing, for those that don't know, I'm making sure that when we get to this equity section, if there's equities that you don't see that you would like on the report, I have no problem adding those. Like this one here, I'm double checking just to make sure it's in the system. That way, if it's not, you will see it on the next report. That's why you get a benefit from subscribing, because then you'll get the full reports, which have a lot more in them than what I can give you just with the end of day reports themselves. All right. So let's get some more in here. What else you got? Yeah, if you that's the thing I like about the markets. If you miss an initial move, you can always catch the next one. So if you miss a breakout, you can always catch the pullback or the correction. So you don't have to chase the market. It's all good. You know what I mean? So that's why I always tell folk you don't have to rush to do that. You're not going to catch every move in the market because we all have lives. We got husbands and wives and kids and jobs and businesses and whatever else you got going on. So you're not gonna be able to catch every move in every market. It's just not possible. But it's okay though. You don't have to catch every move in every market to make money in the markets. You know what I'm saying? You just need to be able to be in the market and catch some things. Some things are better than no things. All right, let's see here. Still typing here. All right, the rule is y'all have until I finish typing to make your requests. Because once I'm done, I'm done. Y'all know how I do. All right, let's see here. All right. What I do is I look at your requests and then I hurry up and make sure that it's already in the system. If it's not in the system, I add it immediately. That way it can be on the next report, which is one more reason why you need to subscribe so you can get all of this delivered to you every day. And it gives you a lot more information than what I can give you in the end of day reports. Because I mean, the algo charts are exactly what they are, but the daily reports have a lot more information in it than that. It tells you where to buy, where to sell, when to buy, when to sell, which is powerful. You can't replace that. That's incredible. All right, so let's see what else we got. Still scanning. Okay, I see you. Yes, y'all, you guys come up with some really good ones, things I've never heard of before, seen, which is good, man. That's good. And a couple of these so far, I've had to add. I've been adding. So you guys will be happy doing the next report because you'll have all of this in there already. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay. Boeing and Disney, huh? Okay. I see you. Yeah, Boeing and Disney are definitely in the reports. Those two I know for sure. All right. What else you got for me here? Okay, GDXJ. All right, let's go ahead and get that up. All right, what else we got? Okay. I think this is one we did the other day, but I'll just make sure that it's in here. Yep, I think that's this one that I added. But let me just double check because sometimes I miss some. All right. All right. All right. All right. So all right, got a few more here. Good, keep them coming. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, almost done here. All right, what else y'all got here? Let's see. Okay. Yep. Let's see. So you got some vaccine players you got up in here, huh? All right. We'll see how that do. Okay, Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. All right, let's see what's up with that. I know definitely both of those are in the system. It's been a while since I traded both of those too. I used to be active in both of those for a little bit. More so Goldman Sachs though. JP Morgan really never interested me like that. Just didn't. I think because Goldman Sachs had more volatility. So that's why I mainly would play that one. All right, but we do have both of those in the system, so that's a good thing. All right, let's see here. Okay. Getting done now. Okay, you want Tesla, do you? That man, when that stock drops, it is gonna be a monster. You hear me? A monster. If you can catch Tesla on the down, like on the downside, man, oh my goodness, that is gonna be crazy. Crazy. All right. Let's see. Do I have? All right, I have a question for you on that SpaceX. The ticker is SPCE. Is that correct? On that SpaceX that you want? Just verify that for me. I appreciate it. All right. Merck, huh? Y'all want to play the pharmaceuticals, huh? All right. I think I got Merck in here. Let me just double check. Nope, I didn't. Okay. All right. Well, shoot. We'll add it. Okay. All right. We're done. That's it. All right. Let's knock these out. Okay. So, first on the board is the last one we put in, Merck. All right. So, Merck's been consolidated a bit too here. You see that? You're in a bear market and you're just consolidating where rallies are getting sold and then they're getting bid up. So this one's operating under the auspices of a rally alert. It may get helped tomorrow morning if futures continue to rally overnight. It could help it push even a little bit more, get into the 79s or so. Just keep in mind you got a bearish weekly trend momentum reading. You would need a real hard rally in order to overcome that. So if you're already long, I would base definitely tighten up with those stops. But yeah, this one's it's not really doing anything, you know what I mean? So I think it's gonna even one more day up and then it'll get sold like it did back here. Because all your ups get sold. See that? All your ups are getting sold. So yeah, it's buy, sell, buy, sell. Right now you're in the long part of it. If you're not already long, then you're getting at the tail end of it. Catch what you can tomorrow, but then be ready for it to reverse the following day. All right, let's see here. All right, this is a SpaceX. The ticker SPCE for Virgin Galactic Holdings. Got a rally alert for tomorrow's trading in this one. All right, rally alert, bull market, bullish weekly trend momentum reading. I think it wants to get back up here. And it's consolidating too. It's just a really elongated phase here. Look at this. You've been doing this since April the 14th. You've gone nowhere since April the 14th. You are still operating within this bar right here, April 14th's bar. That's all you're doing. You've gone nowhere. All right, so just keep that in the back of your hat. All right, rally alert tomorrow could net you about you're probably looking at about $2.50. All right, I wouldn't expect more than that. And really, I'll give you $1.50 to $2.50 tomorrow, depending on how much the futures rally tonight. Okay, so if you're not already long, or if you are long, then look for maybe $1.50, $2.50 tops. Just look for that tomorrow. The bullish weekly trend momentum could help you along with the futures overnight. All right, taking a look now at Tesla. All right, Tesla had that crash alert, got a tiny bit of production, and then went to a rally alert. So here's how this is going to play out. You got a rally alert for tomorrow. Depending on what futures do tonight, expect this one to rally tomorrow. You got a bullish pointer right here too. This may not be ready to top out yet. It may not top out till you get to about 1850. I'm just saying. Or it could gap tomorrow and close down. I don't know. I'm gonna play with the algo chart. It's saying the play is on the long side tomorrow. So, proceed with caution, but this one looks like it wants to break out again, and 1850 is your initial target. Between 1800 and 1850 is the initial target on the long trade tomorrow for Tesla. All right, next one we got, but then just be ready though, because when this thing falls, it's gonna crack the ground. All right, JP Morgan, man. JP Morgan is having a lot of issues. It's considered a bank. So I hate the stock. My biasness is showing. I hate the stock. 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 All right. Doesn't owe any money back here, except for right here. This gap was not filled right here. Right up in here was not filled. You took care of this one with this bar right here. You took care of this one. But you haven't taken care of this one back here. All right, so because of the rally tomorrow, it could break $100 a share. That's the top of the Kumo cloud, but I'm expecting the rally to get sold, man. I'm expecting this rally in the futures tonight. If not by tomorrow's close, then certainly on Thursday, this thing is going to start correcting. I just feel it in my bones. I could be wrong. That's why I got the report. But this one right here, it is benefiting off the rally alert. The play is to the long side of the market. I can't argue that. So, yeah, this one's a buy for tomorrow. Just buy with caution. How about that? All right, Goldman Sachs. Good old Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is just like the JP Morgan chart. Identical. The last 3 trading days have been identical. So the play is to the long side of the market, but again, proceed with caution. This one looks better than JP Morgan's chart because it's not happening below the Kumo cloud. The action's happening above the Kumo cloud. But your trend line needs to come out of the Kumo cloud and stay out. And right now it's not doing that. It's in the Kumo cloud. So sideways trading with limited upside potential. But for now, you keep buying. All right, this next one here is a new one here. We haven't looked at this one before. This is VBIV, which is VBI Vaccines. Has a rally alert for tomorrow and looks to have no resistance. We have no resistance. So if this thing rallies tomorrow, it can go as high as it wants to. It has no resistance. So rare you hear us say that on this live, right? Yep, this one has no resistance. Away it goes, up, 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 and away it goes. ACM is the next one. All right, so you got this over hanging over your head, this trend line resistance. I gotta say, it's looking like it wants to break out. The bearish weekly trend momentum reading has dropped off, so perhaps you could get something going here. But if it fails to rally tomorrow, even if the equities are up, the futures are up, and this thing still can't rally tomorrow, then whatever little uptick it got is going to get sold off aggressively, and I think you drop further. You may even drop below 30. So keep your eyes and ears open on this one, and it is in a bear market. All right, GDX has a rally alert for tomorrow, and the initial target is between $39.50 and $40 a share. All right, Clean Energy Fuel, CLNE, has a rally alert for tomorrow. Remember a few days ago we talked about this one, and we got that crash alert. Got that downside production, exactly as I thought. The trend line support held. Now you have a rally alert for tomorrow. And the initial target is back toward the highs. It's going to try to get between $3.70 and $3.80. So this one is a buy for tomorrow. All right, GDXJ has a rally alert also for tomorrow for an initial target of $55 a share. All right, we got Walt Disney. Walt Disney right now is operating under the auspices of a crash alert, and it is in a bear market, and it has a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, which means it could get a little technical bounce if the equity market stages a rally tomorrow. But don't be surprised if it pulls a little bit lower if this trend line support doesn't hold. The play technically is to the downside with this crash alert in play, just trying to get a downtrend channel going on this one. So that's what this one's doing right now. All right. And it has a lot of overhead resistance too, I should add. All right, Boeing, the ticker is BA. Okay, so this one's operating under the auspices of a rally alert. You really haven't gotten all that production yet, so it has plenty of room to still move higher tomorrow. And you've come off of a weekly bearish trend line. I'm sorry, a bearish trend momentum reading has come off. You could always relock back in, but for now it looks like it may benefit for a technical bounce tomorrow if the trend line support can hold. All right, IBIO. Let's see here. This has a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. Initial target is around $2.70 a share on this one. All right, next one here is WDay. This is Workday. Has a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. Target for this one is around 190 to 195. Initial target on this one. It should be able to get that if the equity futures continues to rally into the morning. But then after that, I think we go into correction mode on this particular stock. All right. Let's see. This one right here is CrowdStrike Holdings, CRWD. This one is in a correction mode with crash alert enforced and bearish weekly trend momentum. Trend line supports the target at $95 a share. Even if it pauses falling tomorrow and gets a little uptick, I think it will be sold aggressively trend line support is still in play. All right, the next one here is Domo. DOMO has a rally alert for tomorrow. If it can get some legs under it because of an equity rally, it could hit at least $36, maybe even $37 a share. But after that, be ready for the rally to get sold aggressively, as this one is technically in an official correction right now. All right, the next one here is SSV as in Victor, FF like Frank. So Sam, Victor, Frank, which is Southern Silver Exploration. This one is operating under the auspices of a rally alert. We got a rally alert yesterday that was productive today. I anticipate that this rally will continue, especially if we get a U.S. equity rally tomorrow morning. So this one is still liked on the long side of the market. Bulls are definitely in control. This is the beginning of a bull market move in this particular equity. All right. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all talked out. I am talked out. I think you got it. You see what we're working with. It all comes down to what the futures does in the overnight market. Will the futures hold any rally, any upside momentum? If you've missed this breakout from the report, which no one knew was even coming, at least I didn't know. If y'all knew, good for y'all. I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie and say I knew. I knew nothing about the announcement. So what I'm preparing to do is play on the correction. I will be putting sell orders in for the Russell, probably for gold and silver. Probably may even do the NASDAQ. I have to look around for opportunities and see what's available. See what's looking like it's ready to do something. The candidate right now that's looking like it may do something would be that NASDAQ, and that's the only one that I'm getting a possibility on. It should be noted that the Bitcoin Futures Composite Index has entered into the Kumo cloud as far as the algo goes. So trade accordingly on that one. The Dow is still in a bull market overall. S&P bull market overall. NASDAQ bull market. Russell is in a corrective position. It was bullish, then it went into a corrective position. So not as strong as the other markets. Definitely something to watch. All right, that's it. Y'all know what it is, man. Okay, as far question, it says, what account is needed for the equities? Currently a partner. Okay, that's under the pro membership. Yep, equity is under the pro membership. And with that, you get, you don't just get equities, you get all the equities your heart can desire. Doesn't matter if it's U.S., Canada, don't matter. We do all markets. If you want to trade, Norwegian stocks, doesn't matter. Hong Kong stocks, doesn't matter. The pro membership, you get everything. You get all world equities, access to pretty much everything: futures, forex, cryptos, all of it. The pro membership, yep, that's for the equities. All right, so what that doing, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I will catch you guys in the trade room. Everybody else, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.